Welcome to day one of the off-season combine wrapped up. We had Brian Tito of Vancouver winning. We have a lot going on the day before the draft. Everybody jockeying. Just take a look at the mock draft. We have Spoon going first with Phoenix. It's probably going to happen unless they trade him away, trade the pick. Vega going second. He was the best out of the combine. Hamura going third. He was the best in the college season. T2 going, Robertson going fourth. Solomon fifth. Durant sixth. And the combine winner T2 would be going seventh in the draft so far. Draft is a little less talented than it was last year. It just wasn't not as many good throwers. So you have Vega. This is just overall assistance or overall inquiry from all the teams. Vega number one. This isn't right at all. Never mind. We won't look at that. But yeah, let's go. I mean, this 12 hours in this day. Each deal takes about an hour. It's going to be about 12 deals done today before the draft. The draft order is as such. Phoenix has the first pick in the draft. Checkers, Jocks, Cats, Captains, Dragonfish, Reapers, Interceptors, Dragonfish, Gold, Dizzy Devils, Silverbacks, Pharaohs, Empire, Diamonds, Gremlins, Scarlet Ember, Skylarks, Margays, Tauros. Now look for narrow streets of the Margays. They're looking to move him. This is just a little preview. They're looking to move him. They put him on the trading block. He's making $4 million last year. He was a huge part of the team, and he just can't see himself with everything being so Pascal centric in Minnesota. He just cannot see himself being treated like he thinks he should be. He's a great dasher. He's a great thrower. He was really the MVP of the team last year, and he just wants to see what his options are. Another player that's probably going to move here is Ruiz from the Pharaohs. He's been looking for his options. The Pharaohs now, they had a complete team last year, and they didn't move any pieces last offseason, so they have a core right now. So they would hate to see it go, but you already had Curtis Bolt out at the beginning of the offseason, and Ruiz now is looking for his options. You know, they would want to keep him and keep that second hand man to Charlie, but right now it's just they have to make do, and they have an opportunity to make some big moves. Maybe they really want a draft pick. They're looking at Solomon from Big Sky, and they're looking to trade up for a draft pick, trade Ruiz, or they're just looking to make a move. Anything else we can see today? Hansen might be moved. He's requesting his options from the Diamonds. Diamonds looking to try to capitalize off that. They know Hansen's a pretty good fit, pretty good deal. But let's see here. So with the first move, we have, oh my God, we have Phoenix trying to make a move here. And they might be trying to move for Elios. Let's see what they want. So they're going to try to get streets from the Margays. Now, what would the Margays want in return? Trying to get this deal done. Well, you know, as with every other team, they're gunning for Greeley, but I don't think they're going to be able to get that from the Phoenix. They're pretty much holding on to him. Now, Accardi is up there on their list to trade for. And in the mock draft, Accardi is going to be going 8th to the Interceptors. So maybe we'll do a trade for their first pick's worth 70. And Streets to them is worth 106. So they're going to have to do a trade. They're going to have to trade their pick. Probably offer money. I would offer $1 million this year and $1 million next year. $1 million for 2 years for Narrow Streets, which is a 106. This has a value of 35. So it's pretty even. There's a 77% chance that this deal will happen. Now let's see what the gods have to say. It's a done deal, folks. 77% chance. And they got a 45, so done deal. So Narrow Streets. This is, you know, anything can happen. Narrow Streets goes to the Phoenix. They were the first to the punch. And they have to get him in the system. What number is he going to take? Take number 3. Number 5. What deal are they going to try to iron out? He's actually not that happy with the organization. So that's awkward. And they're going to try to do get him at 7 for 2 years. See what happens. 50-50 chance of that happening. No deal. Put the jacket to 1. See if we can get that to happen. There's a 52% chance. And it's a done deal. They get streets. $7 million for 1 year. So now the Margays take the first pick in the draft. Who would have thunk it? So that's hour 1 of this day before the draft, and we already have a new first pick in the draft. Pick 2 is going to be the Silverbacks. Now they're not really weren't expected to be in this free agent and the pre-draft hubbub. They pretty much have a hot free agent looking for a hot free agent because they lost Sanchito. He just bolted from the team after the offseason. They seem to be having a problem with that. So we'll see what they plan on doing now that they've made a decision. They're pretty keen on Spoon from the draft. So now they have to see who's going to try to take them. Mock draft is kind of messed up now. He shouldn't be going until captains take him. Probably. Now the Cats might take him. The captains are probably going to. Now the captains are willing to take willing to give up their draft pick, but for talent, and that's something the Silverbacks aren't willing to give right now. This talent, they need players as well. So it's not really compatible. I don't think they're going to get anything done here. They want talent. So they're probably going to solicit a team that's looking to trade. But they don't have any assets. I mean, they have monetary assets. So perhaps they I don't know. Possible trade for Travis, but I'm not sure. He can't actually be traded now. He has to wait till after the draft to be considered. It's just kind of odd that these guys, because they're not looking for anybody on the trading block, so they'll try to have to get somebody for Spoon, try to edge the Cats out. But why would the Cats? The Cats want their pick. So, so they'll have to try to work a deal out with the captains to move up. Silverbacks are going to try to swap picks. It's 31.5. The captain's pick. Simple pick swap. This is probably what they're going to do. They want to hold out for probably do a pick next year. So you never know. The Phoenix, where everybody was hands off of Spoon because everybody thought the Phoenix were going to take him. Now he's back on the market. So Silverbacks looking at an opportunity to add another great talent to the West. And next year's pick. No, they'll have to do. I'm going to try 2 years from now. So that's a 51. $51.5, so that's 4. Well, it's 4 away, so that's a 68% chance of the deal happening. Let's see what happens. Need to get below a 68. And it's done. Deal. Silverbacks take pick 5. So the captains pick 12. And a later draft pick. Simple little swap. All right. Now let's see who's going to be called next. It's going to be the Cats. What are the Cats going to do? They have a good draft pick. They want to trade for Elios. Now they're going to try to have to, for that, I mean, that's a big thing to try to do. Makes sense, though. Elios is a good thrower, and he brings veteran talent. Let's see if the Skylarks would want to trade to a rival like that. And the Skylarks, they're all about trying to get a good trade for Elios. I mean, it kind of fits. They were looking for perhaps a draft pick for him. Probably not going to get a Cardi or Spoon like they want. Well, actually, they might be getting Spoon, nipping him from the Silverbacks who just traded for him. So let's see what deal can be worked out between the Cats and the Skylarks. Cats pick, which is worth 59.5. And for the Skylarks, Elios, which is worth 98. So they're going to have to do some incentives here to get them. Perhaps next year's pick. I mean, they're not really in a position to give away money. And the pick swap, I mean, they could still do a pick swap. The pick's not worth that much, so they'll try a swap. Interesting to go within your division. So you're going to have to find another 50 points Elias is demanding $9 million. Well, if he's happy with the team, they can get him for $7 million. But that's really squeezing the towel there. So they'll do pick next year for 30 and $1 million this year. Which is 25. That puts them at 90, 115. Well, they could do $1 million next year. So put them at, I believe, it's 99 next year for 2 years. If I was the Skylarks, I would say no, because you're not getting any money this year. You're giving away Elios. So we'll see if it works, though. It's going to be $104.5 to, so it's a 68% chance. Let's see what the number is. It has to be 68 or lower. Deal. These deals have been working out easy today. Swapping picks. Elios is dealt. This is getting kind of hairy. He's not very happy. Gonna get him 7 for 2 years. See if he can need a 40. He need a 52. He need higher than a 52. They get it. Done deal. Okay, next hour. The Margays. Probably going to trade away Samir. Or just trade in this 19th pick to somebody. I don't know who would take it, but Trenton for Samir? That wouldn't even make sense. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe they can get their pick to the Sea Dogs. I don't think the Sea Dogs even really want to pick. They're really comfortable with the team they have. I'll try it. Pick one. Would have. No deal. So now that they're engaged, how do the Sea Dogs like Samir? He's an 82. They don't even like him. Huh. This might just be a whiff. So they waste an hour trying to deal. Put in for the failure. No deal. Who's next? The Pharaohs. Gonna try to deal Ruiz, most likely. Let's see what they want. They want a draft pick. Now, Jocks. They want to draft Vega. Really do. But let's say give them Boyd Ruiz. To Jocks. Is a 89. Maybe a pick, which is 28 points. Shots. Suey Rutledge, which is 86. Trade for trade. They pretty much want that pick, though. Well, Solomon shouldn't be going very soon, so maybe they'll pick on another team. they have money? Because right now this is turning into a high-profile transaction. And they want money. But they might. I mean, if Sully Rutledge works out, he's a middle-of-the-road player. They're losing a thrower, but they can, they have really good throwers already. Sully Rutledge is only demanding $5 million. They have $9 million in cap. You might be able to throw $1 million this year at it. Let's see what these numbers add up to. $142 to $149. It's a pretty good deal. That's 7 positively. So we'll put it at 90%. That'd be over 100 according to the rules. No, it wouldn't. No, it's 21 minus 9. 9% chance of this deal happening. And no deal. They'll just try to trade a swap for swap. Release for Rutledge. Say they try to do a pick for pick and keep Ruiz. So that's 58 to 63. 5 is 65% chance. Deal, barely. So they go up there. Million. Get the second pick in the draft. Man, everybody's just robbing these new teams of their picks. But they get $1 million. Okay. And Empire make a move. They're trying to trade off Trenton. Or an unprecedented move, they might be trying to get Cap from the gold. They can't really do that move until after free agency. They like a Cardi, Vega, Mura. But it's just not looking like it's going to work out. They like Assis. His projection was not. He's projected to go pretty late. Now that the Pharaoh swapped out with the Jocks, it's probably going to get him. What would the Empire want? They want money. They want Cap. So let me just do this crazy deal. So Empire, 1 million Cap, $100. Of gold scrounge for that. You can do 2 million this year. 1 million next year. No, 2 million this year. Just 50 tick, which is 24.5. And if only Trenton was a real player, they could try to trade him, but they'll just throw this at it. We'll see if it sticks. It's not going to, but 74.5, it's 20. It's a 25-point difference. 25 times 3 is 75. 5% chance of it's happening. And they're giving away a lot, but Cap is Cap. Nope, no deal. Just can't. I mean, you can't sacrifice everything for that. They'll probably try it again in free agency. Whose turn is it? The Interceptors are looking for something. So they need to raise funds for Kyle. So perhaps they can sell their draft pick to a team that wants a draft pick. Like the Dizzy Devils. They should be getting their player. Should be getting their player. Maybe not, though. Maybe the Toros. No, Toros don't really want anything. Except another title. They can raise $2 million for this pick. That'll put them in good position to put Kyle under wraps when the off season, the free agency opens. Try to sell a pick back to Phoenix. They want a pick. Try to get that trade. No deal. Worth a shot. The last day and the last hour. It's only 8-hour day for this one. It's going to be nope. Checkers. The last team to not give up their pick to a good team. I mean, goodness gracious. All around them is just. They have Coach Alexander. Now they should become. They're in position to be a bank. They have a good pick. They don't need the money right now. They can let that money roll in next year with a good trade deal. They need to look for a team with money or a team that needs money. So maybe instead. I'll try the Pharaohs. Pharaohs, checkers. I'm going to try the Pharaohs for Ruiz. $89. Pick. They just need money. Well, $2 million this year. And pick next year. That is a 58% chance. No. 5 times 4 times 5. 4 times 3 is 12. 58% chance. How about $1 million this year? And if they want a dasher, might be able to throw them a dasher. Yeah, they need a dasher really bad. So throw them Mussman. He's not going to cost anything. But did they really want them occupying a roster spot? Unless they're able to get a good player for him. And they're also, I mean, they're already going to draft their pick as well. So they wouldn't necessarily want player. They don't really want a body right there. This might have to turn into a 3-team trade somehow. So you offload Mossman, good dasher, or you trade them Sven. You can't do that outside of right now. So you offload Mossman. Don't even want Mossman. Unless they're able to trade him, hold him and trade him until after. Which would be crazy. Mossman is at a 76. But they do need a dasher, so. But with the money raised, they can get themselves a top tier free agent. So we'll see if this deal goes through. It is a deal. that is the end of the deals for the first day. Can't do that deal without trading a person. Well, if they're savvy, you'll have to try that. 1 million this year. Mossman, 76. That'll be on the Pharaohs to try to work with. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Maybe I'll make it work. Ruiz, deal. Technically the cut Comsta because he sucks. But now Ruiz is going to be maybe 5 to them. So it's an 80% deal. Let's see if it goes through. Oh my God. Razor thin just goes through. So now Ruiz can go to the Pharaohs or away from the Pharaohs. All right, and that's it for the broadcast. We'll see you on the draft. It's been an exciting day.